Why is selling stock so hard? Why is it so difficult for a company just to go out and issue some stock? And why do lawyers say it takes so much work? I'm Shawn McBride. I'm a practicing business lawyer. I work with businesses to achieve their dreams. I work with the business owners directly usually, and we're building plans to help get the business to the next level. One of the things a lot of people want to do is issue stock. They say, great, I know a friend, I have somebody that might invest, let's just go out and sell some stock. Well, just go out and sell some stock becomes very complicated in the real world because you need to comply with what they call securities laws. These are laws at the state and federal level here in the U.S. where there are regulations on the sale of stock, and almost any sale of stock is going to be considered a security for securities law purposes. Then the question becomes, do you have to register it, which is very expensive and onerous for the small company, or can you get an exemption? When you move to the exemption side of the house, then you have to comply with the rules of the exemptions, and there's different exemptions at the federal level and the state level. The good news is there are a fair number of them available in today's day and age for companies. And if you're going to limit your investment to accredited investors, that is generally people with $1 million net worth excluding their home, or annual income of $200,000, $300,000 with their spouse, something like that, these accredited investors, there's other hoops you can jump through as well. But if you have accredited investors on the other side of the deal, it lowers a lot of the burden. Now, if you have non-accredited investors, people that don't meet those financial standards or otherwise become accredited investors, you are looking at a lot of paperwork and a lot of burden. So that's why this can get very difficult. So you've got to look at your exemptions, you've got to look at the rules around those exemptions, you've got to look at the conditions to those exemptions, and then you have to build things to where you can go through those little loopholes or requirements to get to the other side. So it's not an easy thing. It requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of planning. That's why the lawyers get involved, and that's why it generally takes a lot of time. But it's something you can plan for over time. If you have questions or concerns that are general in nature, suggestions for future videos, drop them below. But remember, they won't be confidential. Don't put anything there you don't want other people seeing. I hope you check out our library of past videos, look at them, and consider subscribing to our channel for future videos. Thanks for tuning in today, folks.